The number two most valuable medical tool to have for off-grid survival is a medical ozone generator. This one is the same exact one that is manufactured in China. It gets labeled in the US with the manufacturer's labels and sold for about $1,200. If you get it direct from Alibaba, you can get them for about $200 plus shipping. It ends up to be close to $250, I think, or $300, depending on what kit you get. And basically it comes, ideally you want to get one with the water container, because that allows the ozone to be hydrated before it goes wherever you're going to put it. So you can use it externally. They have ear insufflation, which is what this is, this stethoscope looking thing here. This, you can have it go in through your ears. Ear insufflation, ozone, is a medical treatment that's been used in Europe for decades. It's used all over the planet. The US doesn't use it that much. It is very valuable for being able to kill a lot of types of infections, as well as to oxygenate your body and to promote healing. You don't want to do it too much, because if you do, you can over-oxygenate your cells and you can oxidize and do damage. But you can do it for short amounts of time. Usually they recommend sessions of 5 minutes, and you'd use the proper amount of oxygen going into it, so you also need an oxygen tank. And those oxygen tanks, for a survival off-grid purpose, you can actually obtain for welding. But that is absolutely not recommended and not to be used for medical. I'm just saying that that is an available supply in a doomsday scenario of Mad Max, being as those oxygen tanks are filled at the same place that they fill the medical ones, and they do contain the same oxygen. So you can also get the medical oxygen prescribed to you, but that does affect your medical record, because oxygen is a serious thing to prescribe, and they will mark that as being an uninsurable factor if you're trying to get insurance in the future. But ozone can be used externally for many purposes. You can use it to, you can put a bag around an affected foot or arm or area and put the ozone into the bag, and as it pours in, it goes through your skin and it kills infection under there, can kill different types of things that you have going on your skin, as well as heal. So the ozone heals really well any kind of damaged tissue or cuts or scrapes. The only thing with the ozone that you got to really mainly keep in mind is you do not want to breathe it. The rest of your body likes to take in the ozone, but your lungs, the alveoli and your lungs, cannot handle the ozone directly. If you take it in pill form, in an oil, you can definitely make the oil with this, by the way. You can take it in pill form or with oil directly, put it on skin, or you can take the pills internally, or suppository, and those are very highly used and recommended worldwide for being able to help heal any kind of gut issues that you have going on, and to rebuild the positive gut flora and get rid of the negative ones. So that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, ozone is, other than the Rife machine, ozone is probably the most useful thing you can have in an off-grid scenario and a survival scenario, because you can use it for a lot of medical purposes, as well as just being able to use it to sterilize your environment if you need to. There's a lot of uses for ozone. So highly recommended, very small investment, very good thing to be learning and to be using and getting used to. So when you don't have access to medical facilities or doctors, you can use this to help treat some of the things that will be needed. God bless you. Praying for y'all. I hope this is helpful for you and your family for the future.